have I like? Hi, Crystal. Hi, everyone. Just gonna wait for people to get on here. We're gonna give it a few minutes for the audience. I've never done anything like this before for a reason, because I secretly struggle with stage fright. So this is going to be me basically just trying to also combat my nerves about this process too at this time. So here's Matt. He's with me. He's just drawing.
I'm just hanging out and drawing.
We're just stuck at home here in the snow, like pretty much all of us. Hi, Alex. Hi, Angie. And I figured it would be a good time to try to push past my comfort zones of group events and crowds, because I get afraid of crowds. So this is a perfect example of how to do that. Matthew's helping me be calm.
Nice and calm, grounded.
And can you turn the light over there? Thank you. It's distracting me. So what I want to do is... Now it's too dark.
Right,
sorry guys, we're trying to get the right lighting.
I was never ever good with lighting. Alright.
Thank you, Ricky.
There we go.
Yeah, so please be commenting as you join. Is it... It's very dark. Okay, perfect. Let's just leave it like that. Please just be commenting as you join with your name. And I'm going to be flowing. I'm going to just be going with the flow of whatever comes up for me tonight for these readings. And I'm going to open with a prayer and breath work that I'll lead us all through. And then I'm going to direct my attention towards a group message for everyone that's joining in. And so because everybody that's coming on to the feed has a unique energy of their own, as a group joining in together, we're all contributing to like a unique energy fingerprint of a container for these readings and for the messages that need to be brought. So because of that unique signature tonight, I want to ask for some information for us, particularly that are all signed on together for the live event. And then I will start looking through the list of attendance here and going down from top to bottom. And I will try to, the messages are going to be brief because we have a lot of people signed on. So I want to try to get to as many as possible. And I want to try to stick to like one topic for each person, so that one person, like one answer to a question or something, or just one message for that person. And so what I want to do is let you guys see what I'm looking at and explain a little bit about myself and how this process works. And I'm going to flip the screen real quick so that you can see what I'm looking at behind the screen here, which is basically just my wall, my opposite wall in my bedroom here. We have a fireplace, we have a mirror, and we have some art. And I know the camera's like trying to refocus, but so there's nobody standing back there. There's the floor. Sorry, this is like really bad focus. I'm gonna come here. But so that's what is back there. And you're going to be seeing me either closing my eyes a lot or staring back there. And that is me basically receiving visuals for you guys. If it's not with my eyes closed, and I'm not receiving images with my eyes closed, I'm literally staring off into what would look like space to you guys. But I am making contact with a window of energy, of information for you. It's kind of like a movie screen a little bit for me. And then what I do is with my thoughts, I supertranspose either a name or a topic of interest into the movie screen, and then as the words of the name or the topic fade away, I'm shown images and energy dynamics as to try to get across information to me. My guides communicate a lot to me through symbolism and trying to get as much information about a subject or a person or a question, get as much across to me as possible through the use of symbology. So this is going to be me deciphering information for you through visuals, mostly visuals because my main connection is through sight, clairvoyance. But I also have the ability to hear, which is clairaudience, and to feel information with like sort of a knowing, which is called claircognizance, clairsentience. So it's all just utilizing all aspects of my sensory intake that is personal to me, with the strongest one being sight. And I can't guarantee how I will be shown or delivered information to. Mostly it is through visuals, but sometimes it's all through hearing. And it just depends on usually the person I'm reading for or the subject at hand. So I will do my best to decipher it as clear as possible and on point as possible for you. But again, this, as with any psychic reading, any psychic that does a reading for you, they are simply just interpreting information for you the best that they can, that they know how to, through their own connection of understanding of energy. So the most important thing about this process is how all of this information hits you on a personal level and your intuition, which is supposed to be used for the greatest ruler of discernment, for what it is that needs to be taken away from it by you for you. Okay, so with no further ado, and I can't guarantee how this is going to happen either. I do have spirit lined up in the room, and when I say spirit, that's a little bit different than angelic and spirit guides such as animal guides. So when I say spirit, please understand that I mean those that have passed on from physical body. I have it's a pretty large crowd, and I don't think that they're all going to get a chance to talk. They're lined up from my door over here to the middle of my room, and they're just kind of like where I showed you guys looking behind the camera. They're basically all huddled between the table here and the wall in the back. And there's highlighted figures at the front of the spirit group here that are, I feel, going to be the ones to come forward to perhaps talk to those in the crowd. Or however it's going to go. I'm not quite sure. But the solid ones, I think, there's about 4 or 5 solid ones. The rest are just a huddled spirit crowd. and then I have the screens up above them for me to look for psychic information, which is different than mediumship. But you all didn't know that. I promise we're going to get an hour in of readings here. I'm going to read for 1 hour. I'm just kind of talking right now about this process. And just to clarify as well, mediumship is different. When you hear someone saying psychic medium, that is a little bit different than just a psychic. That is a little bit different than just a medium. Psychic medium means psychic is basically reading energy, and it doesn't necessarily mean communicating with a being, although that's part of being a medium, is reading energy, because you're just basically reading an energy being. But as a medium, you are acting as a communication go-between, like a translator from a different language, and just acting as the direct link of verbal communication and verbal energy communication between a being and another being, which is embodied. Okay, so let us get started. This isn't going to be so much for you guys asking guidance questions about this process. I want this to be focused on whatever questions you might have for yourself or in general different things. So let's all close our eyes. And take a big deep breath into our heart. What I'm doing is leading us into an energy breathing meditative state to clear and open and illuminate our energy so that we can be clearly receiving. And as we are comfortable in our seats and breathing, taking a big deep breath into our hearts, and just as deep of an exhale. And just taking a few of these breaths on your own for the next few moments. Deeply cleansing in, deeply cleansing out. And then as we are inhaling, this light, we are breathing in light into our hearts. And this light in our hearts is getting brighter and more intense, like a light bulb getting brighter. And as we are exhaling, this light is expanding out in front, behind, above, and below us. And so how I see it, just keep breathing, guys, but how my guides are displaying the image of us all gathered here right now together is a huge, huge circle. We're all joined hands in some desert with stars above us as a huge circle sitting on the ground in the desert with starry skies above us. And we're all dressed in white. And welcome to all the guides, angels, guardians, and loved ones of all of us here tonight. I now ask that only the highest messages of love and peace and joy be allowed into these readings and these messages for all of us here tonight. And I ask that my words, vision, and hearing be the words, vision, and hearing of the Holy Spirit. And I claim clear, intuitive discernment of any and all information that is given to me for all of us here tonight, so that it might be used for all of our highest paths and happiness and success. And I ask that these messages be validated for us in the form of specific names, specific dates, specific faces, and specific places as evidence. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming in and securing and clearing the space between us and around us of anything that is not of the highest vibrations of love and of God. And thank you, Michael, for also clearing all of our energy in all directions of space and time of anything that is not of our very own light and the highest vibrations of love and of God. And thank you, Archangel Muriel, for being present and assisting us all now with emotional balance and understanding. And thank you, Archangel Hanael, for being present and assisting us with our own intuitive discernment and our own intuitive knowing, helping us to make clear and empowered choices based on our own inner voice and our own inner knowing as we connect more deeply and clearly with ourselves. Thank you, Archangel Ariel, not someone who normally shows up, the angel of courage. Thank you for being present tonight with your courageous spirit, assisting us all with transitions that we might be going through or comfort zones that we might be busting through right now, helping us to meet these with confidence and clarity and success. Thank you, Archangel Raguel, for being present and assisting us with relationship balance and understanding. Thank you, Archangel Shamuel, for also being present and assisting us with conditional love of self, so that we might be able to also exhibit this to the world around us, and compassion and nurturing of self, to also extend these to those around us as well. And I now ask for a blessing upon this session and these readings Thank you for, and ask for a blessing as well for all that showed up tonight and for their participation, and that we might come away from this session more empowered, each of us, more illuminated, each of us, and with greater clarity. And I now claim this session and this circle as a tool for healing, guidance, peace, and inspiration for all of us here tonight, in the name of the great I Am presence that is within myself and all of us here. Amen. Okay. So, that is very important whenever you're doing any sort of energy work, whether that be like a Reiki session or intention of any sort, or a reading. Absolutely, because you need to be able to set the energy container with perimeters of intention, so that only, as you guys heard me talking, because it is my intention to only be utilized myself as a vessel, and to be only accessed for all of us here tonight by the highest vibrations of love and of God and of peace and joy and healing. So now, what transpires for the next hour, because this is when I'm going to mark the hour of reading, because I talked for 15 minutes now. So we're going to read till 8:45, and then we'll jump off at 8:45. So now, what follows here for the next hour will be in alignment with what I prayed. And that is how you know that you're not working with anything that is not of light and of love, because I've set my intention. For those of you that get freaked out about things that are metaphysical or paranormal, fearing that it is somehow accessed by darker or lower vibrational energies, my answer to that is, as God says as Jesus, I don't know if it was Jesus, I don't know who said it was in the Bible, but that God knows the heart, and that it is the heart and the intention of the heart that is all that matters. And so I want you guys to understand also that part of that prayer and the words that I'm saying now that we are in past the prayer of this part of the live readings, is that everything I say now is being channeled. Everything I say now is being communicated for a reason. This is kind of what channeling is about. It's just allowing yourself to be an open vessel for whatever needs to be flowing through, for greatest importance, pertinence, clarity for people that are online with us here, because we're all creating a unique signature of energy by being present. Okay, so I am going to first ask for... Also, quickly before I go into the psychic visions here, just know that the angel names in the prayer that I just did, the angel names that showed up and what I spoke to about the angel names that showed up, they were also unique to this gathering of people as well. Our container of 77. That, so basically Archangel Michael was protection. He's here for containment of peace and light and love. But then we had some other angels, and because I was channeling, I should let you all know that I literally lose my mind during this process, which means that I quickly forget, because my conscious mind is not being utilized so much right now. And so it is our conscious mind that takes notes and takes like freeze points of memory to hold on to and reference again. There is part of me being conscious and aware like that, so I can still be lucid and being able to communicate different known facts if I can access that while I'm doing this. But know that I quickly forget because I'm kind of in a flow state. So the angel names I'm just quite trying to go back to in my memory right now, and it is kind of letting me understand that I think we had like Hanael showing up, we had Muriel showing up, Raguel showing up, Hanael, intuition. I want to say that these energies are telling me that in our gathering of about 70 people tonight, we have a need for angelic support in the realms of our emotional beings, our emotional states right now, Most of us will be dealing with transitions and upheavals, either currently or just having come out of, and we're in transition from emotional upheavals. Ragi, while being present, speaks to me of relationships breaking down and going through transition as well. So this would be a shared group dynamic that I'm talking about right now. So that most of us could probably reference being in relational decision time, assessment, and Hanayel being present, assisting us with our intuition about relationships too. So please, everybody here, be listening to your gut. Be listening to your intuition about people that you're involving yourself with, either new people coming into your life or current relationships that are going through ups and downs or transitions out of your life perhaps, or just a transition into a different part of the relationship, into a different state perhaps for the relationship to be maintained. So for example, if you're lovers, maybe you're transitioning into just friends right now and giving that a time to play out in your lives as friends, as the relationship would be expressed, rather than romantic lovers for a time being. And then this can also play out with, perhaps, I know some people that are mothering their children, and their children are currently transitioning out of their house or moving away, or different things going through parenting relationships as well. And so relationships being in one state now and then soon to be in the next, or currently transitioning out of into the next realm or phase. Okay, so be listening to your intuition and go with the flow about relationships. So now I'm asking for a shared insight of psychic information for the group. So what I'm being shown is all of us on an airplane, a white airplane. It kind of looks like a jet to me. So this is us going at a fast pace, okay? The jet dynamic being about flying fast. We're all flying fast together. All of us here tonight are part of a group, a shared group. And this white plane to me represents also peace, a peace group. Oh, now I'm going to get all teary-eyed because of us all being in a shared intention of peace. And this being above, it kind of looks like the movie Lost to me, like the miniseries Lost, because we are flying above an ocean together, a deep, deep ocean. And then the word Australia just was given to me. Wait, did Lost go down in Australia? I can't remember what the Australian Ocean? Is there an Australian Ocean? Is there an Australian Ocean? I don't know why Australia is being shown to me. But we are flying above a ocean together, and we're going fast. And we are hitting a little bit of turbulence. So 86 people here with us tonight. So it's about a group of 100 of us. They do want me to pay attention to the number of people. I'm being shown that we are literally a group of 100. So we are missing about 11 people at this point. 12 people. And so I wonder if we'll hit 100 before this goes off air, because we are a group of 100 people, and we are all across the globe. Most of us are centered around central Pennsylvania, the surrounding states around central Pennsylvania, the northeast coast here of the United States. But I am being shown some of us out towards the west coast, like California. Looks like mid-California to me, mid to southern California. And I'm being also shown energy up in Canada, It looks from here in the central Pennsylvania, I'm going diagonally to the northwest up in Canada, hitting the farthest reaches of Canada to the north, diagonally to the northwest. And then also straight up, I have also Canadian connections here as well. Those of you that are looking like straight up Canada above here, I don't know, can you get out a map for me, please, of the Northern American continent, so I can also see. But I also have people over, there is a little bit of a faint line over into Europe, UK, and then also Northern Europe as well. And so we're all around the globe, and we are all a team. But we're mostly concentrated here in like the surrounding areas of this Pennsylvania, Northeast United States. So I'm looking at, Matt's bringing up a picture for me of this part of the world. And so I'm looking at probably about Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Canada area. So those of you that are up here as well. So connections in the, so please be taking note, all of you present tonight, also be taking note, because this is 2017 is a huge part of our connection. This year specifically is a huge part of our connection as a group. And then also 2018. So it's almost like we're a group and a web of light workers of holding peace and love for the ascension process. And this is about hovering above emotions and turbulent waters, going fast together in peace and in harmony. And we are hitting turbulence right now, just so everybody knows. This is like a bumpy ride, but we're all holding hands in peace. We're just all kind of sitting in peace. It looks like we're all meditating in the realms of the halls of the jet here. We're all lined up on the seats, in jet seats, and we're meditating and just kind of like peaceful during the turbulent ride. And so I want to pay attention to the number 100. If we are all kind of connecting for shared intention of peace, understanding that this can be a fast process, doesn't need to be long and drawn out. We have each other's backs, and just keep the peace and keep by being centered and keeping calm. Okay. So now I'm going to go down the list here. So first I have Crystal Shunk. I'm assuming Crystal wants a reading. Can you log on to Facebook Live, please? Crystal Shunk. I want everyone to know that I am at the top of the list of people that joined from the very beginning, from the very first comment. I have Crystal Shunk saying, hey. So this is where I'm starting. I have Crystal Shunk with her name, and then Josh Lohman, and so Rain Dawn, Alex, Tina. Okay, so this is how I'm going to go down the list here. Crystal Shunk. Okay, Crystal. For you, I am being shown your Crystal. Can you give me a heart or a sign that you're on the screen? Is she here? Oh, there she is. Okay. So Crystal, I am being shown you right now, paying attention to your nails. They're showing me that it's almost like you are being very attentive to your physical appearance right now. And I see you as, I don't know if you lift weights. I don't know if you are trying to get stronger or lifting weights. Because I'm being shown you are with big biceps, so you're strong here. And you have a black shirt on. and you have a manicure. So I don't know if you're trying to get your nails done, or if you are trying to be conscious of upkeeping your physical appearance, such as manicuring your physical appearance, fresh haircut, and also they're also showing me a diamond ring for you, a large diamond ring on your hand, but this is not an engagement ring because this is on your right hand. And this is about accessories. There is a aspect of you needing to come, and the black shirt is representative to me of being a little bit sad, being a little bit down right now, also as you're trying to focus on your external appearance or the way of which things are. You're trying to move yourself forward in terms of thinking it has to be done from physical focus, external focus, not necessarily your physical body, but the way that things are manicured on the external. And so they're showing me that you have heart stuff that you're working through right now, having to do with sadness, and having to do with, I felt father energy, that there's sadness around father for you, sadness around things that have happened in the past around father for you, and that you are working on becoming a stronger individual, a stronger woman, despite things that might have been disconnected from father, or sadness around father for you. And so know that this cannot be done through your growth is not done through perfection of the exterior. Your worth is not because of what you can accumulate or validate yourself through by physical appearance of whether you have a good job, a good car, a perfect family unit of your own, all of these criterias. You are not going to be finding peace there. You need to be finding peace within, and please heal around your father right now. I don't know if she's responding or not. Crystal, does this make sense? What does it say? I've never done these before, so I don't know how to check. Okay. So I'm just going to move on. Okay. Okay, thank you. Now Matt's helping me keep track of responses here. So now I'm going to move on here. So the next one is Rain Dawn, who added her name and her presence here. Okay. Can you keep the ticking feet up? Rain. Give me a sign that you're on, like something or something that I can see on the screen. Is Rain still on?
Yep, smiley face.
Oh, Rain's still here. Okay, good. Thank you. Hi. Perfect. I see you, Rain.
Yeah.
So, guys, how about this? To help me understand that you're about to hear my channeling for you, whenever I say your name, please like or give me a sign because I can see the little blips popping up with the faces on it. Thank you. Okay. So, Rain, Dawn, now I have you in your... Okay, Rain, I'm being shown now, just so everybody knows, I do know Rain a little bit personally. I do like to be in integrity for you guys to understand that as a personal connection, I know Rain has a background, family lineage towards Native American energy, so she has Native American blood, and I'm bringing this up because I know this about you, Rain. I want people to know that I know this about you, but also that this is what I'm seeing first about you in this reading for you. This message for you is they're showing me right now you are literally starting to embody your energy as a Native American, your Native American womanhood. And you've very much been focusing on this. So the 4 months, so the 8th month since September of 2016, this previous year, it would have been coming up a lot for you in August and September. You have been focusing on your Native American womanhood since early fall 2016, and that you are literally I don't know if you can confirm or not, but this is what I'm seeing. You being literally dressed in Native American dress. Like it looks like Pocahontas. It looks like a deerskin dress with like the the little like tassel things coming down off of it and braids. I don't know if you had a native ceremony recently where you literally had to dress authentically like this, or if you have this authentic dress that you are planning on wearing. I'm hearing for a birthday. I don't know when your birthday is. Rain dance. No, this is actually something about the season of the rain. Rain? Spring, yeah. I don't know, do you guys do a rain dance in the spring?
Some places.
And so this is about basically being dressed up for a celebration in the spring to do dancing. And this is a presentation, very authentic. Please be joining this. It is a Native American authentic gathering that you will be doing. It looks like traditional activities here. And this is also to be connecting yourself with corn. Do you guys have a connection to corn in your lineage or in your family history? I see you gathering and giving thanks for like corn or like abundance, maybe planting corn. Is it a time that you would have planted corn? You're learning about your cycles, your native cycles. You're learning more about the importance of giving thanks at different times of year by making traditional activities. And I don't want to say I want to say intention work, sacrifices of maybe food or getting yourself ready with food to plant corn specifically. So understanding the seasons of corn for your native ways is going to help you also start cultivating this in your art. And for your seeing your children, I see 2 children. I don't know if you have 2 or 3 children. I see 2 children here very directly gathered together, paired together for 2. But I also see another one beside them as if you have 3 that you're taking care of or influencing right now that are children age for you, like 10 or so. And so you're also to be teaching this tradition onto them as well, to these 3 children that I see you influencing that are kind of like your own children. And basically your native roots are coming up big time for you right now to help cultivate memories within yourself, empowerment, connection to earth, and grounding. And also doing this with your kids is going to help bring family unit together. And being shown this is about healing family unit as well. This is a way for you to become stronger connected with your children and healing anything that might have been rifted. Did you divorce? Did Rain Dawn divorce? I don't know if she's divorced or not, but has to do about the family unit of the kids, basically helping them to ground and balance, despite it looks like father is off to the side here. And so it is cultivating peace and joy through their ancient traditions and also connecting yourself with yourself more authentically. And I keep asking, because I know, Rain, you're an artist, and I know you're an art teacher, and I keep asking if this is also cultivated for you or being cultivated for your art. And I think that you also have the ability to weave. I don't know if you're weaving now or planning on bringing in more weaving into your art, the art of weaving. They're showing me that your connection to your native roots is going to produce more art pieces from your handicraft when you used to also be a Native American in past lives, with weaving. All of us, you, Rain, will start producing weaving, and all of us will get to see woven pieces of art from you coming up here in the months ahead here. June, specifically. Okay. Awesome. So now I have Tina Collins Fowlshawk. Tina, give me a sign of you being on by liking something here so I can know I'm speaking to you. There you are. Okay, I see you. Tina Collins Fowlshawk. Tina, is your father passed on? Can you please see? Or is he having I'm hearing that Tina's father is being brought up here. Is Tina's father passed on? Okay, I can't see her. I don't know. So there is an aspect of... Okay, so yeah, father. Tina's father is here. So this is just a little bit different. What I've got going on for Tina is just a little bit different than what I've been seeing for Rain and Kristen. Was Kristen my first girl? Kristen Shunk. Okay. And so what I've got here now is, like I said, there's a difference between mediumship and psychic. So what I was doing for Rain and Kristen was psychic. So what I'm about to do for Tina is mediumship. And so, Tina, I have your father coming up. I was told very clearly the way that I know that your father is here, because I didn't see him yet come out of the crowd. What? Sorry, Matt is helping me. I don't know what he's doing. He wanted me to look at something. Okay. So Tina, I was told Tina's father's here. So that was clairaudience. I was told Tina's father's here, and then I saw him come out from the crowd by the doorway, and now he's standing beside me. And so I'm seeing that he was a little bit of a short man. I'm being shown that he is kind of like mid-5s or so, and that he also had, he wants you to know that he is fit. Mid-5 foot, I meant, sorry. And I'm being told that he wants you to know that he is fishing. He has a fishing rod in his hand, and I believe that he had somewhat of a little bit of an addictive personality, whether it be smoking or drinking. He is clear from whatever it was that was his addiction in life. A way of escape, because he wants you to understand that how his way of escaping is through fishing. And he wants you to know that his heart is healed. He said, tell her my heart is better. And there's healing around your mother as well. And so he is also saying that I'm being drawn to his lower abdomen and like lower part of his belly, and he wants you to also know that he is healed in his lower abdomen as well. And I believe that he put on a little bit of weight in his belly that was related to health issues and emotional issues. And he is healed also from that as well. And he's spending a lot of time healing his heart emotionally and physically as well. And I'm also being shown that his he wants you to know that his sight is clear. He see things clearly now. I do feel that there was a little bit of sadness and depression in this man's life that prevented him from seeing things clearly and being illuminated in his sight and the way he saw the world and saw life. So it was a little bit more of a challenge for him sometimes. But he wants you to know that his perceptions have changed on the other side. He is more at peace. And he's seeing things clearly. I don't know if he wore glasses or if he's just trying to get across to me that his sight is clear now, because he's showing me his glasses are clean. Like basically before his vision, his metaphysical vision, his metaphysical glasses of way he saw the world was cloudy and like dirty. His lenses were dirty, but now his lenses are clear and clean. And so he's saying his feet are working too now. He's bringing my awareness to his legs and his ankles and his feet, and he's saying that he's got fine use of his ankles and his feet now too, and his feet and his ankles are also healthy. So he's saying that also. I don't know if you are the oldest daughter or the only daughter, but I'm being shown a significant presence in your life for him. And he's thanking you for the strength of your presence in his life. Almost as if this was something that was a strong connection for you too. Or I see that there's a little bit of responsibility for you for Father as well, that you held for Father. And so he's also being grateful for this as well. And I don't know if there's a connection to the ocean with him, like going to the beach or going to fish on the ocean. But he is also wanting me to let you know that this is like deep water fishing. He's like out and he's spending time in like the ocean fishing. Okay. How do you see? Okay. Okay, Tina, that's what we're going to end your... by the way, Tina, he wants you to know that your eyes... I don't know if you have his eyes, but he's saying that your eyes are beautiful. I feel like you favor your father in the cheekbone area right here. And... he's showing me that this is mostly when you smile, okay? So when you smile, you're first of all the prettiest when you smile right here, and then also to keep smiling because it like lights up those around you. It lights up the room around you, and this is where you're like channeling your father a lot in your looks and your energy when you smile. So keep smiling, dear. Okay, and then he just said. He was hilarious. He quickly turned his back and he said, okay, back to fishing. And now he's leaving. And he's exiting out the left. So, now, Christy Provost, you are next, dear. Okay. I said I'm going till 8:45, right? Okay, so we've got half hour. Christy. Christy, I'm seeing psychic information for you, Christy. Christy, I see that you are currently in the process of lots and lots of personal, emotional healing. And you are, it's like you're reviewing. I don't know if you have been looking at old family albums. I'm seeing an image of you feeling quite alone. Feeling quite isolated right now emotionally, and you are reviewing family history, and it has to, so that basically shows up in your life in physical form as going back with your thoughts towards family history, but also specifically energy around mother, and reviewing things about your relationship with your mother, and healing emotional issues around mother right now. And I heard "and father." Whoever just said that was over here on my left. I don't know who just said that, but I heard "and father." Christy, did your father and your mother, I don't know if, and I'm not going to be looking for confirmation on the screen over here because I just want to keep flowing here, but I know that there is a relevance here more towards mother for you, almost as if I see that mom and dad were either split or they were emotionally split, and you were having to deal more with mother energy out of that emotional split. There was a stronger connection, and I don't want to say that it was a quite always easy connection with your mother. And that you are currently dealing with resolving in your heart things that you have to forgive mom for. And there's a message here of the energy dynamic that I'm being shown for you to understand that mom felt just as isolated as you do now in times that you shared your time that you're in, your life right now, the age that you're at, the time of life that you're at with yourself. Your mother at that time also struggled with feeling isolated as well. And for you to be having compassion on mom for when she was your age, and having also clarity around dynamics that might have made you feel less than appreciated and cared for. Having compassion here. And I'm being shown this does not need to be, even though I feel like this would be very positive for you to verbally express to mom or somehow express it to her directly. This can be done simply through intention for you. It might be more powerful if you be able to express it directly, but it can be simply done through intention. And I want to say also that you do escapism tendencies out of pain. That I'm seeing that you're being asked to also embrace pain rather than trying to numb it. I don't know if this is done through medicine. I need to be clear with you, I'm not seeing like a medical pill addiction or anything. It's just, I see that it might be depression meds or something having to deal, it's like numbing. Stop numbing yourself. I don't know if you're on medicine for depression right now, Christy, or something to heal anxiety or keep anxiety at bay, but I'm being shown that if that's the case, you want to talk to your doctor to safely calm down from the pills and start dealing with the pain, if you can, in a more holistic manner of emotional therapy. I'm hearing wounding and trauma, healing emotions around wounding and trauma. I don't know if you're on medicine for a traumatic wound, like a pain medicine or something, but you're being asked to come off of medicine so that you can clearly face your emotions and clearly face your pain. And it's as you face that and work through that consciously and holistically. And I'm being shown like holistic forms of wellness and like whole food eating, clean eating, yoga practices, these types of meditative works and conscious works. So addressing emotional and traumatic issues on a well-being, like a holistic well-being. And so this is also going to help you to hold yourself high in regards to family past, and nurture and cultivate your own inner child. Mother and cultivate your own inner child. Give to yourself what maybe you felt maybe there might have been missing with mother. Okay, Allison, you're next. Allison Bruner, give me a sign of life. Allison Bruner, I am attracting a new apartment in Lancaster County. Do you see in which town it is and when it's best for me and everyone's highest good to move? Is she still on? Is she still on? Allison's here. Okay,
Two thumbs
great.
up means still on.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I was looking for like a little. I can't see the bottom thread here. So, Matt, you can just tell me if they're on or not.
I got you.
Okay. So, Allison Bruner, thank you for that directed question. The apartment in Lancaster. So, Allison, they're showing me that they want you to be paying attention to not the city. This looks like a town. This looks like a apartment that would be almost like an old house, like an old farmhouse. Or this is definitely the part of Lancaster that you will be living will not be in town. You will be attracting a place that is in the country part of Lancaster, the surrounding fields, and being aware of the dairy fields of Lancaster. I would not want to live there personally because I think it smells like poop sometimes as they spray. Sometimes when you're going through Lancaster, that stinks. But that is where you're going to somehow be attracting your greatest peace, is in that area of Lancaster. And it has to do with the connection to the land that is around. If you were to be living in the city, I'm being shown, I don't know if you're attracting this Lancaster area for metaphysical purposes or purposes of spiritual development, but that's why you are being escorted out of the town area. So if you have been being blocked or not seeing results in the city part of Lancaster, know that this is because it is a lower vibration than you are spiritually. And the surrounding farmlands of Lancaster will match your spirit and your peace better. And I'm being shown, I feel that this is, it's like a white, I'm seeing a white farmhouse-ish. It has character like an old farmhouse, and the outside will be light colors, and this is about it being light, vibrations of light and vibrations of peace. And I almost feel as if it's like also a holistic hub of sorts. And so I want to ask you to please stop saying maybe an apartment, because it almost feels like you're going to be attracting a house to rent. And so, and it would be at an affordable rate here. And, okay, so, do you see in which town it is? Oh, you said Lancaster County. In which town it is. And when it's best for me and everyone's highest good to move. And I like how you worded that, Allison, everyone's highest good. I'm being shown Lancaster County. Lancaster town. The town of Lancaster. But the surrounding fields, like I said. So that part of Lancaster County. Is Lidditz in Lancaster County? Do you know? I'm also hearing Lidditz, though. So please also be paying attention. This is something I'm hearing. Be paying attention to Lidditz as well. Okay, so best for everyone's highest good to move. And so this everyone's highest good is going to be in, I'm being shown pumpkin time. This is right around the fall, harvest time. I'm being shown you're going to have 2 windows of opportunity, and this is in 2017, this year. This is in the 4th month of the year, so like now into April, 4th month of the year. And then also, if that window does not feel at peace for you, I feel as if you're being given a yellow light to yield until the fall. So you have two options. Will be one in the spring here in April and one in October-ish around the harvest time, with the pumpkins being relevant here. And then you're looking for peace and ease in this process. And so when you feel at peace, I feel as if your situation here in the spring will be legitimate and offer you a lot of opportunity for, I keep hearing connections and collaborations. I feel like you're starting like a network, like you're trying to join like a network of people or something, and that there's like a large call for you out there to connect with people, but it would be a little bit too rushed. It would make you feel a little bit too rushed and like you don't have all your ducks in a row. And I'm being shown that you particularly, Allison, need to feel safe with your ducks in a row, so to speak. You need to feel like, okay, I see how step by step we're going to do this. I see that everything's laid out and in place, and I feel comfortable to jump into this environment this way because I can see how it's all laid out. And so that will not be present for you in the spring. But if you wait until the fall, everything will feel at peace. And that's when you want to jump. And not that if you jumped in the spring it would turn out disastrous. It would just be a little bit more turbulent and not as smooth. And what you're looking for is grace and ease in this process. Erica Lee. Okay, Erica. Erica Lee. Is Erica still on? Erica, give me a thumbs up or something. Otherwise, I'm going to go to the next. There she is. Hi, Erica. Okay, I see you. All right, Erica. Erica, I'm being shown that you are a free spirit. I don't know if you were born in the 90s, early 90s, or the very late 80s, but I'm being shown that you are eclectic. Your energy is very eclectic, and your energy is very artsy. And I don't want to say of like a hippie energy, but that you're very much into arts and crafts. And please know this about yourself. I'm being shown that you need to be honoring the way in which you look at the world differently right now. Please understand that your way of looking at the world in a unique manner is not to be making you feel bad about or disempowered in any way. It is a gift. And so that's coming into play right now. I don't know if you are currently in the process of, I don't know if it's like a campaign that I'm seeing. I'm seeing you handing out flyers or notices to people in person. So this isn't like sending out email notices. This is like passing out flyers to people, either at like a college scene or at a community gathering of sorts for a cause. I'm seeing that you're very humanitarian in your energy, and that you would be very good being part of kind of like an activist cause, and surrounding yourself with people that are activists. And it feels very artistic. It feels also very free-spirited in the sense of maybe even honoring sexuality and all of the gender issues that we have going on. Free love. It's like free love, free expression. I also feel like a strong connection to Bernie Sanders for you, whatever that means. I don't know if you were like a Bernie Sanders supporter or part of his movement, but you are, it's this energy of like freedom that you need to be openly expressing for yourself. and honoring. So be connecting with people. And I don't know why I'm seeing you handing out yellow flyers. This is about like joy and creativity, and being an activist for these types of personal freedoms. So keep going, dear. Keep expanding. And if this is not something that you're already doing in your life, please be doing that in the future. Connecting with freedom activism, free expression, free spirit. And I do see the art, and I do see like techie energy, like techno music or dance music. It's all about freedom here, upbeat freedom. So keep being yourself, Erica. Oh, 81. Okay. Hi, Alex. I'm going to read for Alex next. Alex, I'm sure you're still on, right? It's Alex. Alex, say something, or else I have to move on to the next person. He might have had to sign off. I know Alex, I think, is in a different time zone. Yeah. All right, Alex, I'm moving on. Okay, Nicole Christine Massey. Okay, and then I'm probably going to end with her because I'm seeing that we're coming up here on 15 minutes out, or 10 minutes out. Okay, Nicole Christine Massey, are you on? Is she here? No. Oh, Alex, there you are. Alex, I see you. I'm going back to you, Alex, okay? I'm going to... Okay. We'll try to get both you in quick, okay? And then I'm done with Nicole and Nicole Christine Massey. So Alex and then Nicole, and then I'm going to end. All right, Alex Bell. All right. Alex, I don't know if you were holding a map recently. I'm seeing you holding a map and with a backpack on. And you were traveling through the map. It's like I see you backpacking, or I don't know if this is something that you recently did or that you are planning on doing, but I'm seeing backpacking in the hills of like Europe. I don't know. So, okay, so also this is very, very good for you because I'm seeing that, I think that you did mention this online once, that you were revisiting personal family land. And this was really, really positive for you. Father energy. I don't know if you connected to roots of your father, or you are planning on connecting to your family roots through your father's line of lineage. But it's very, very positive for you to be connecting or intentionally reconnecting with your energy of your father right now. And the men in your father's line, I don't know if one of either your father or your grandfathers had heart issues. Someone might have passed on from a heart issue, and but that the men in your family have good hearts. And also for you to be aware that you don't overwork your heart. Because the energy of your family, men in your family, do tend to have very good hearts, but that they also get overworked. And so be gentle on your heart, Alex. I feel a very expression for you, which is empath. And this comes from the men in your family, interestingly enough. And that the family line of men have been empaths and very, very sensitive. And so your sensitivities come from the men in your family, which usually it's like the feminine expression. But I'm being shown that it might have played itself out poorly in the past with the men that caring so much and feeling so much in your family that it either led to escapism or heart problems or liver problems. It's all right here. And that please be aware of your sacral chakra and your heart chakra as you are taking personal care of yourself. And I don't know if you do Reiki or not, but I'm seeing you, I don't know if this is meditation or Reiki that I'm seeing you doing, but I'm seeing you giving intention love to your heart and giving intention love to your solar plexus. And please understand that I see that you are like the first male conscious energy worker in your family line. So please be also doing conscious healing around the men in your family, for the men in your family, by sending love to past ancestors of yours. There. How often does your thing renew itself? Okay, Christine Massey, right? Nicole Christine Massey, and then we're going to wrap up here. Nicole Christine Massey. Okay, Nicole Massey, you're being asked to move your feet more. You're supposed to be making sure that you're moving more and making sure that you are having more physical activity in the form of dance. This is about making sure that you're having fun and making time for fun in your life. The energy of dancing, the energy of play, and freedom of movement and freedom of expression for you is very, very important right now. I'm being shown that you are needing to be working on your lower hips, like your hips region and your sacral area, which is lower abdomen. I don't know if you're focusing on that part of yourself for weight right now. I don't know if you're trying to lose weight in the hips area or the lower stomach and sides right here. But you're being guided to dance in order to cultivate and heal the sacral chakra and the root chakra. This is about stepping into full goddess energy. This is you starting to embody first of all, connect to your physical body better. This is about you being fully comfortable in your own body and grounding yourself and losing anything that you might feel needs to come off in terms of your physical body in a healthy manner. Please, I don't know why I'm seeing this message for you that your body sculpting needs to be done healthy. No stimulants. Do not take like weight loss aid. I don't know if weight loss is a thing for you right now, but you're supposed to be working out your body with fun expression, natural expression, walking, moving your hips. Make sure you're making time for fun movement and fun activities right now too. And know that this is also healing things around you for finances. I see that it's almost like finances are kind of part of the things that you need to dance off. And if you are connecting to your body in this way, it's going to help you to ground yourself, which is letting go of, helping you to let go of any concerns and worry over finances. And also, you have this to offer to people around you, your freedom of movement, your freedom of expression. I see you're going to be like almost like setting an example for people around you of how to get moving and moving their body and the importance of play. Okay, Nicole Massey. Okay. Alrighty. It's 8:44, guys. I hope this helped. I hope that this kind of explained things. I know that I didn't get to everyone, but this was just kind of a open free-for-all to see what happened. It was the first time I ever did this, so I didn't know how it was going to go, but, oh, yeah. Matt wants me to let you guys know that we have a website coming out soon. I am really focusing on my personal career right now, and taking that in a direction, a purposeful direction. And it will include things such as live readings like this and live gatherings for free, fun interactive scenarios like this for all of us to join together on. And it's in the works. We'll be launching it soon with some promotions, and be keeping an eye out for that. Thank you for joining tonight and for holding space for me in this way, as this was first time for me as well. And I hope that everybody had fun listening to the messages that did come through. And I would like to do this again more often to get to more people, and we'll make sure that the people that did get addressed today would not get addressed next time, so that more people can get a turn. Maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks from now. I don't know. But thanks for joining in. Thanks for the love. Love you guys too. Have a wonderful rest of your night with the snow. Stay warm. See you guys. Love you.